What's happening, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy Memphis coming at you with the All Around podcast with three dudes talking about random stuff. And we got ourselves a nice cast today. First off, we have the necro-link kitty.
Meow.
He is meowing over there. And laughing in the background, we got Shamario, aka Nerdica, aka whatever else he's named his channel. Exactly. So yes, we've got a bunch of different things to talk about today. What do we got first on the docket? I guess we'll get it out of the way. Kingdom Hearts 3. For those of you who aren't like Necro and buying the Japanese version of the game to play it early, the game comes out, 3 days from now? It comes out the 29th, yes? Yeah, still excited despite all the spoilers that people keep trailing around. Bunch of Huh?
Me.
Yeah, I know Necro's playing it on his YouTube channel. How many views does that have, Necro?
It had like 3 when I was watching.
Too many children. Too many children with them spoilers, man. Spoilers, they're not fun.
I mean, I don't really care about spoilers.
Shamario is not Kingdom Hearts, so why is that him?
Well, that's the thing. Shamario doesn't care about Kingdom Hearts, but that's another thing.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts. That's going to be the sequel. Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, despite all the spoilers, like I'm saying, I'm still excited for the game. I mean, I've avoided most of the spoilers. Just a few little things have slipped through, sadly. Not because I've looked for anything, but because, for some reason my search on YouTube has been inundated with all these Kingdom Hearts videos. Go ahead.
For me?
Yeah.
It's surprised because of me exactly.
Yeah. It's all Necro's fault. Thanks, buddy. Thank you.
No problem, buddy.
Fuck you. But yes, I'm still excited for the game. I might do, I never do like the earlier release thing, when they release the game a little early. But I might. No, I think it's at 9. I got a call from the GameStop people.
Did you play the PS4 one again, or did you do the Xbox?
No, it's the Xbox one. Because, I accidentally did that, but I'll still play it on the Xbox. It's no different to me.
The keyblades are different.
Keyblade. Nani?
What? Keep playing exclusives for PS4 or something?
Yeah, it's the PlayStation. They always do exclusive shit.
And Xbox is like, I don't know what it's called, but it's called something weird.
Well, thankfully, Microsoft finally started buying a whole bunch of companies. Now they're going to have a shit ton of exclusives in the future.
Oh, Keyblade.
Nani,
yes. Okay. So, Necro, without revealing too many spoilers, I don't want to do too many spoilers. How has Kingdom Hearts 3 been to you? How does it play?
It reminds me a lot. I hate saying this. And a lot of people comment down below. They can say whatever they want. It reminds me a lot. Well, it's obviously Dream Drop Distance, and I hate that game so much.
Ugh, it's floaty like that.
It's like it runs like okay. This is not a major spoiler, by the way. So you can say whatever you want to get this or not. But you can dodge it on the start.
Yeah. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, how early could you in Kingdom Hearts 1 again? I forget. It was one of the early abilities.
That's like right when you sneak guard armor, I think, wasn't it?
It might have been. So, that's not that bad. But
still, yeah. And I think you can guard too, but I don't know any of their abilities because it's like in Japanese, so I don't know any. I'm like,
that's the thing.
Abilities, I'm doing pretty good.
That's right. Necro doesn't know the abilities because it's in Japanese. I mean, it's a good excuse for you to learn. It's just look up some katakana. Just fucking read Japanese talk.
Another thing I like is I don't know if Xbox will have this or not, because I don't know what I'm doing half the time, like I said.
I mean, that's obvious, but yes.
But, I don't know if Xbox will like a back. Xbox have got the Kingdom Hearts games. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
So if you play Kingdom Hearts Xbox, how do you know I know everything's going on. I guess you go to YouTube, look it up, but like.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. But here's the thing. I remember, what was it? You were playing Kingdom Hearts 2. Easy mode the other day. I mean, I was there, and I don't know what you were doing, man. You had all the abilities on that you didn't even know what they did. You didn't even use aerial recovery. Like,
I used it, but thank you very much.
yeah, like half the time. Not enough.
Yeah. I almost lost done this the first time.
I know, that's how bad it was. On easy mode, no less. It will be easy.
So I want to ask you something, Memphis.
What?
You know like that Kingdom Hearts as much as I do, almost. Maybe same, maybe more.
I love it even more than you do. I love it physically and metaphysically and spiritually.
Did you buy the digital? I'm just kidding, by the way. Did you know why Axel has a keyboard for Lee, as he's called now?
Everyone knows that already.
Why?
People knew that. Dude, people knew that forever ago.
I still want him to be like, I don't like the keyboard. It's like saying, oh.
It is kind of stupid, but at the same time, it's like, you know, Nomura has this boner for Lee because, I don't know. Nomura. You know, Tetsuya Nomura, the director.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, gotta memorize like an Axel.
Yeah, I was saying that's why Axel is back in the first place and has Keyblade. It's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to spoil too much, so I'm actually good. I'm not going to spoil anything in Memphis and kill me at work tomorrow.
No, don't worry. I'll kill you at work tomorrow either way. I'm messing with you. Okay, let's go on to... let's look at some other news here. Let's just take a quick aside to the war of PewDiePie versus T-Series. The war is still going. It's still going. Hey, PewDiePie hasn't lost yet. Everyone keeps jumping in to help him get the subs. We just gotta last one more week, gentlemen. 1 week, and that's it.
I haven't subbed him. I'm never going to.
Ugh, you monster. You fiend. Well, so
long...
long...
I'm not subbing.
Sorry, I say that again. I think you cut out a bit.
But I'm not subbing to T-Series either.
So well, that's something. I mean, at least as long as you don't do that is good. You know, that would be making you a traitor to your country.
That song, Bitch Lasagna, a lot.
Bitch Lasagna. Yeah, but anyway. So I believe, I haven't checked today, but I believe PewDiePie is about 300,000 subs ahead of T-Series right now. Which isn't the highest it's been, but, you know, what can you do? It's been lower. It's been lower. And so, yeah, all we're waiting for is the Super Bowl, because Mr. Beast has actually, he's gotten that Super Bowl commercial somehow.
Oh, speaking of Super Bowl, did you hear about...
Mr. Beast. What? Beastie Boy. You did not know this.
What, he's in the Super Bowl? What?
No, he paid for a Super Bowl commercial.
What? I didn't hear this.
How have you not heard this? Everyone knows this.
I didn't, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I watched Mr. Beast, but I didn't hear about it.
I don't know if this is just a rumor or not. I'm pretty sure that I've heard this on multiple accounts, is that he's somehow bought himself a commercial. Not like a long commercial, mind you. This is like...
He's got a lot of money.
I know, this is like bare minimum, like 30 seconds, I believe, commercial. Because, you know, the Super Bowl commercials are very expensive, obviously. They're like millions of dollars for like a few seconds. So it's like he got the smallest thing he could get. It's probably not going to be like, you know, prime time sort of commercial. Be like, I don't know, later in the game, something like that. But
yeah, I bet the commercial is going to be about PewDiePie.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. It's going to be a subscribe to PewDiePie commercial. All it needs to do is get PewDiePie about 20 million subscribers. Not even that, 18 million, and it'll be all good. That'll be easy.
Yeah, he bought all the billboards in his hometown, and he put subscribe to PewDiePie on it.
I remember hearing something. A guy bought $1 million billboard in Times Square, I believe, and had it subscribed to PewDiePie. People go nuts about it, man. We're fighting for the king's right to stand on top of YouTube.
It's so stupid, though.
I know, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about PewDiePie versus T-Series. You know, T-Series is going to win. Okay, well, let's not bullshit here. Because T-Series has got all the people in India to support them, you know. Like, every time somebody gets onto the internet the first time in India, they go on YouTube, the first thing they're going to see is T-Series. So, and they got like 1 billion people, like a little over 1 billion people in India. So,
I don't know about that.
No.
My best friend is Indian. He does not subscribe to T-Series.
Okay, I'm talking about the people who live in India.
Yeah, he used to live in India.
Yeah, but he doesn't anymore. So that's the thing. Okay, but here's the well, that's the thing. Like, eventually T-Series is gonna win, but the point right now is to just get PewDiePie to 100 million. You know, that's the goal right now. And then after that, whatever. You know, we'll keep going until T-Series overtakes. But until then, the longer we keep PewDiePie on top, the better. That's the idea. Yeah, exactly. That's the idea. Okay, so that's PewDiePie versus T-Series. We just gotta last another week. We just gotta last one more week.
You told me that I think it was Mr. Beast or somebody who's telling me we're playing games together said that he bought he gave all his workers $1 million or something or afforded them.
I don't know about that one. Gave all his.
He did $1 million what?
Didn't he give $1 million to his co-workers or something?
I mean.
Oh no, he gave 100,000.
Oh.
Yeah, $1 million per coworker would be quite a lot of money.
So he gave each of them 13,000 or whatever dollars to spend.
Can I go work for Mr. Beast?
I would work for Mr. Beast.
I wish I could.
I could do that. I mean, who wouldn't want to see a dude? Who wouldn't want to see a dude in all black wearing a crazy mask running up to people saying, "Hey, you want some free money?"
Plus,
Did they spend something stupid though, didn't they, or no?
wait, what?
Did he spend on something stupid, or did he spend
Beast?
He always does. He always spends on something stupid.
I mean, not always, but like a lot of times it's a little weird. Like there was that time he got like 100 dudes to wear like those inflatable dinosaur costumes.
Oh, that was funny.
And then he went into like all these different stores just messing with people.
That was funny though.
I know it's funny, but it's also really dumb. It's like a dumb kind of funny.
He also gives money to homeless people.
That too. I mean,
one video where he gave like $100,000 to charities or whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. He does cool stuff like that, and he also does stupid stuff like the dinosaur thing.
Yeah. Well, and he also sometimes he does like little challenges where like he asks his coworkers to like eat a certain weird thing. Like one time he asked his friend to eat bugs, and he gave him $1,000 for it. I
mean, it's just a bug. I mean, it could be eating worse things, man. What kind of bug exactly? Go away, phone. All right.
It was hard to tell exactly.
I mean, if it's between like eating a cockroach or eating a snail, I mean, I could eat a cockroach just fine compared to like a snail. It's just like gooiness. I know people eat snails, but usually they cook them first, or at least dry them out. I mean, you wouldn't want to eat like a live snail. It would be kind of gross. Although people do eat they'll eat live octopus, live things like that.
Did you know they eat snakes?
Yeah, live snakes too.
They cook them, don't they?
No, they eat them live.
No, they don't.
Oh, I've heard of it. Where was that? It's like in Asia somewhere. The people in Asia like to eat crazy stuff.
I watched this. What?
I don't know what snake sounds like. I ate snakes to begin with. I can't imagine eating a live snake.
They're like little snakes.
No, I mean,
I know.
No, I watched this cooking channel, and this guy, he's American. He went to Asia, and he ate a snake, and I saw them boil it. So. Okay,
well, yeah, they'll cook them too. I mean, I imagine a cooked snake.
He ate a poisonous snake, but they had to boil it to get rid of the poison.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Just boil? Okay, well, what else do we have to talk about? Oh, let's talk about that movie you saw, Chimario. The, Spider-Man Into the Multiverse.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
Than Homecoming.
Spider-Pig does whatever a spider pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't, because he's too fat. Come on, here comes Spider Pig. What? It's a Simpsons reference. Come on.
Yeah, I know that one.
Come on. All right, continue, Shamar. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Tell without too many spoilers. Like what kind of Spider-Men were in the movie? Tell us about some of them.
Well, there were two Peter Parkers, but one that I don't want to say what happened.
But yeah, we got the original Peter Parker and we got the other Peter Parker.
Yeah, one of them was blonde,
Okay.
So like one of them was actually really cool, and then cool and funny, and then the other one was like he was like kind of chubby, and he hadn't worked out in a while, and
Okay.
he was kind of like in the dumps or whatever.
I see. Down in the dumps, Spider-Man. Wasn't one of them like what was the one that's like everyone loves her? She's like the Japanese girl Spider-Man.
I can't remember her name, but she's like really small and she's got a robot.
She's definitely an anime.
Yeah. She's from the year 20 or 30 something. I don't remember exactly.
The year 30. The year that dirt was invented.
The 3000, the year 3000 or whatever.
Okay, I was about to say the year 30 was not that advanced to have robots. Or maybe it was. Who knows? Ask those.
I think it was like 33, something like that.
33. Alright. But all in all, it was a good movie, you say?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny. Good movie. Good voice. Well, sorry, Necro, go ahead.
I want to see a movie that's coming out next month. Anita? Is it Robot Girl thing?
Anita, yeah, it looks like an alright movie. I don't like her bug eyes as much, but,
yeah, I don't really care for it.
I just want to see it looks interesting to me.
It does look like a decent movie. I wouldn't call it like, but I'd call it like, meh, kind of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those movies you go to see it, like at the theaters. You say, oh, okay, that was a good movie, but you don't like go buy it on DVD later. That sort of movie.
That's like when Sucker Punch came out. I would love to see that movie. And saw it, it messed with your mind.
Yeah. Was it?
So,
I don't even think I saw Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch is like basically showing like a loop. Is it loop? This was made like 10 years ago, maybe 15. It's been a while. At least 10.
Yeah.
It was like basically there's 4 superhero girls that do some. I didn't watch them.
Wasn't it the girls that were in like a psych ward?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like all the super stuff was in their heads or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how it was. I remember it kind of now. Like the action looked really good, but if it's all psychological, it's kind of weird. But it was. Sure, it was an alright movie.
What is Glass supposed to be? I'm sorry, random sentence. What's Glass supposed to be? I'm trying to figure it out.
What's Glass?
It's a movie. It's called Glass. Like these 3 old men that are superheroes.
Oh yeah, the 3 old men. They're like everyone thinks they're crazy, but they're not. And then the supervillains come and they become real. Like there's real supervillains, and then the old guys are like, yeah, it's like they're superheroes, but nobody knew they were superheroes.
Yeah. I don't know if you know who Casey Neistat is, but he's like a big YouTuber. He says it wasn't good.
Huh. I've not heard this tuber, but if he says it's good, then go ahead.
No, he said it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't good. I don't like this YouTuber now. He said the movie was not good.
He's actually made like some films. I mean, they weren't big films, but
I don't know. Were they any good though?
I don't know. I have two.
Exactly. I don't know if I should trust the guy whose films I didn't bother seeing. I'm just saying.
I might have seen them. I don't know what they're.
Oh, there's another thing. There you go. Well.
That Broly, that's new canon movie.
Oh, yeah, the new Dragon Ball Z movie. I've not seen it. It is in theaters. I might see it. Who knows? But I heard that's good. The new Broly.
Wait till it comes out on YouTube.
Yeah, the new Broly is very much better than the original Broly.
No, someone says a hunk or something.
I mean, he looks more or less the same. It's just that he has a better character. Like in the original movie, he's like, curse you, Kakarot. You cried when I was a child. But now he's more like not that. And he's got more personality a bit. I haven't seen too much of the movie, but that's what I heard.
I want to see. I don't watch Super right now, but I would like to see.
What?
Yeah, I would like to see it. I don't know if it'll be like when. So maybe wait for DVD or something.
Day by day. I mean, it depends on how long the movie's still in theaters. I might go see it. We'll see how it goes. Just take it.
The box office was success when that movie came out.
Yeah. Just a thing. Alright. What else we got on the docket? Let's talk anime for real quick. One Piece. Who wants to talk about some One Piece stuff?
Not me. I haven't watched One Piece since stuff.
Well, let's talk a little bit of what's happening in the manga then. Like most recent chapter.
I haven't read the manga either.
Okay, well I'm going to tell you what happens anyway. Okay, so everyone's in Samurai Town. Everyone's getting ready for the big festival. But that's not important. What's important is that Big Mama Joe decided to try and attack the Wano. No. Big Mom, she's in Samurai Land. That's her name. Her name's Big Mom.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And like Big Boy Kaido's just like, oh, keep her out of the country. I don't want to mess with her. She's annoying. I mean, Kaido's, we still don't know anything about Kaido's backstory, but I like the guy. As much as he seems like kind of a jerk sometimes, he also seems like the kind of guy I could relate to. I don't know what it is.
Didn't you say he was a dragon?
He is a dragon. He is a huge fuck-off dragon. Like, he's the size of several mountains sort of dragon. Well, maybe not several. He's the size of at least a mountain sort of dragon. And he can fly, too. He's a flying giant Chinese dragon. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would like to watch One Piece over, like, a week.
Don't worry, Necro, listen to me. If you watched 3 episodes of One Piece every day, you would catch up to the story in about a year or so.
I mean, this is good anime.
I used to watch more episodes. I used to watch more episodes of One Piece than 3 episodes a day.
I'm just saying. I mean, if you skipped like the filler for the most part, you could catch up faster. Like the only what?
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. You say what you're saying.
I tried watching the first 2 episodes, and now I hate the anime. Good anime, but like. It got a little bit, weird. Like, I got the part where, the first episode where you see, Luffy.
Yes. Yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah, right at the part when I don't know, I didn't get into it, but it's right at the part where he, gets out of the box, the guy's gonna get killed by I know, spoilers in 2019, I swear.
I don't think anyone's being spoiled by what happened in episode 1 of One Piece.
But when he punches the guy in the building.
Yeah, he punches the dudes. What about him?
That's not that bored.
What? He burst out of a barrel and knocked 2 dudes out. That's boring to you?
No. Okay, it's like, I didn't like that, or I didn't want to super, and then like Goku's voice acting.
Those 2 things have nothing to do with each other.
Wait. Goku, are you talking about the Japanese version of Goku?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ay. Anyway, the thing is, Necro, you have to understand, the anime of One Piece is in a slightly different order than the manga. Like, what happened in episode 1 of the anime happened in, like, it was like chapter 3, 4 of the manga? No, probably like 3 of the manga. Because, in the original, the manga, it shows, like, him leaving his hometown to become a pirate. He sinks into a whirlpool, somehow winds up in a barrel, and then that barrel winds up on Pirate Lady Alvida's ship, and that's how he bursts out of the barrel. But when they did the
he's like knocked out.
I think he was asleep.
He was
asleep.
He was yawning when he got out. I know that.
Exactly. Well, then that answers your question.
Luffy can sleep.
He sleeps a lot. It's a thing. I don't know. It's a thing. Like, main characters are always sleepy for some reason.
I did something that I was looking on Facebook as usual as me,
Facebook.
I saw this post. I was sure it said Shamari and you guys saw it, but I probably don't on Facebook. And Shamari wouldn't notice it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, in the group minutes, we showed a picture of all anime guys.
Yeah.
Near the window seat, near the window in the classroom, always the important character.
Well, that's a trope in high school animes. The main character is always by the window.
This is so... Well, wait. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh? The original Yu-Gi-Oh?
Necro, they never went to school in the original Yu-Gi-Oh!
They did.
I mean, they were in school, but you never actually bothered with it. They were just, there sometimes.
I think Yu-Gi was in it. I know Kaiba was in it. Well, I don't know if Kaiba was there.
I mean, Yugi and them were near the window. I don't think they were right next to it, but they were like in the row right next to the row next to the window.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, that's where they were sitting at the time. They might have been changing seats, but yeah. I think we've gone way off the track from One Piece at this point. That's fine. I know I'm the One Piece guy here. You guys not so much, but that's fine. Not every anime is for everybody, you know. That's a thing.
I'd rather talk about our Lord and Savior, Gabiru.
Wait, Gabiru? Oh yeah, you're obsessed with Lizard Guy from Slime Anime.
No, I'm obsessed with the show. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I remember when I first told you about that show, you said you weren't so sure of it, but I guess you took to it.
The show Ryan liked that we watched. I remember this one.
The one with the...
It was like you could re-saving their lives back and forth.
Oh, ReZero. Yeah.
Yeah. Shamar wanted us to watch that show or something, and I was like, okay. Oh.
Never did.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good in the beginning, but it gets better later.
Isn't that kind of the idea of an anime where the main character dies over and over? He starts bad, but he gets better later as he, figures shit out.
I like that one. Yeah. I'm trying to. I'm not going to name today. I'm sorry, but.
Animo.
Dungeon kind of anime. Oh.
There's a lot of those.
No, it's like a video game.
Again, a lot of those.
Sword Art Online?
No.
Is it wrong to pick up chicks in a dungeon?
Yes.
I got it. Yeah, that's what.
Horizon?
No. The one. No, Shim. The anime. Is it wrong to pick up chicks in a dungeon?
That's not a video game though. That's just a.
Yeah, it's video game elements. I mean, they literally pick up loot. They pick up loot and gain experience points, so it definitely has...
It's not like they're in an actual video game.
It feels like that sometimes.
Yeah, it does, but it's not.
Actually, that one's getting a second season, finally.
I doubt it. I haven't heard
No, I've heard of that. It's this year sometime. I don't think it's like... I think it's a fall one. It might be fall 2019. I don't think it's spring.
I forgot to bring some anime can watch block, but let's do it now.
Oh, go ahead. Whatever.
They're making a VR Kingdom Hearts game.
Makes sense. Probably won't.
Virtual reality.
I imagine there'll be a lot of people breaking their shit with their VRs. Ain't that right, Necro? So everyone who doesn't know, I'm sure Shamaria knows this, but I'm going to tell the audience. Necro here got a VR headset forever ago, and he decided to try it out all on his own. I offered to help, but he said no. And then he immediately walked into a wall. It was hilarious.
Oh, I don't know that. I didn't know that.
Oh, now you know.
Memphis weren't there. It was all by myself.
I offered to help you do it and be there with you, but you were like, no. And then you immediately put it up when I left.
I never thought you had to rock,
Well, yeah, there's a lot of games that allow you to, move without actually moving. That way you don't walk straight into a wall.
They have that Omni treadmill.
That's what I figured. They'd have to invent a treadmill or something for that to work,
Yeah, it's Omni treadmill. It's where, it prevents you from moving, but you can still move.
Wait.
Yeah.
On a treadmill or someone else on a treadmill?
No, someone else did.
Oh, I think so you did. I was like, wow.
I was like, Shamario invented something for the people. Wow. Sweet.
No.
Oh.
I got a subject. Can I bring a subject to this one?
Say again?
Can I bring a subject to this one?
A sub-joke. Alright, go ahead.
Subject.
Go ahead.
Sub-joke.
Sub-joke. Here's a sub-joke. You have... In Destiny, what about it?
Mayhem's come back next week.
Okay.
I know you guys don't play Destiny as much because, you're max level and I'm only 2 characters low.
I gotta go back next week to get my third subclass on my third character.
I need to get Last Word next week.
Last Word's back. I need to go get that.
Next week, next Tuesday we're back. We're along with our...
Yeah, the next DLC thing is coming up soon.
I still want to get that Whisper done.
Whisper.
This weekend.
Yeah, we should try it. Yeah, we could try to do that this weekend. We should definitely do.
Me and Pat tried to do it ourselves, and we got to the end, but
we can't get back to the final room.
Oh, you went out without me. I see how it is.
Well, you were doing something. I can't remember what.
I was.
Well, we wanted you to get on, but you wouldn't get on. So.
I might have been streaming. I don't remember what I was doing.
No, this was like a month or two ago.
Oh, then I have no idea what happened. Regardless, yes, Destiny is a fun game, and everyone listening should go play it right now.
It's not that fun.
Yes, it is. I played Destiny the other day. I played the game Destiny the other day, and this guy was like, "Hey, can I play too?" And I said, "Sure." And then I picked up my Xbox and threw it at him. Loads of fun.
Okay.
It's called Xbox Ball.
We tried to get into Anthem, but.
Yeah, we tried Anthem out. We tried, but I'm waiting for the actual game to come out.
I mean, honestly, yeah, the only anthem that's any good is the American National Anthem.
I'm gonna play the game back when I do it. Beta's done.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about that for a minute. Super Bowl Sunday coming up. Yeah. Who's your picks?
How do you know who's playing?
It's the Rams and the Patriots.
You pick a strong block.
Didn't Patriots win last time?
No, last year was the Eagles.
Thank God.
I believe.
Pat, didn't you say like the Patriots, like they keep winning or something, or was
they're annoying. Screw Brady. Fuck him.
Patriots always win every single year almost.
Yeah, no, it's just yeah. What happens is Brady's like a really good quarterback. I won't bullshit it, but it's really annoying that like nobody can figure that. Like you got to put pressure on the guy, or he's just gonna keep throwing those BS passes of his. He's a really good quarterback, and his receivers know where to go to catch his like huge passes. It's just really annoying. It's not so much that we hate him; it's just we hate him winning. You know? Okay, so long as Brady doesn't win, nobody has a problem with him. That and there was the Super Bowl a couple years ago, Atlanta Falcons. Let's not talk about it other than that. We're not talking about that Super Bowl. Ever.
Somebody beat the Patriots?
Eagles?
Yeah, Eagles beat them last year.
Yeah.
The Patriots record is what? Patriots won 5 championships with Brady.
Yeah, that's the annoying part.
And lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So it's even. So we win this one.
I know, but it's still 5 with Brady. We don't want Brady no more.
I want Brady to, well, and my mom told me this morning. Everybody at home actually said, you know Bennett Terry, don't you?
Huh?
Bennett Terry, the kicker for the Colts, I think. He was 46 years old playing football. 46.
Huh. That's
a kicker, but so you should be, I should retire. So I'm like,
Well, the kickers only do one thing, so it's like they can last longer.
Yeah, I gotta say that, but at the same time, it's like, you just retire. I mean, some people retire young.
Hey, if he's a good kicker, let him keep playing football. If he loves playing the game, let him play. All right, enough of this. Who is picking who for the Super Bowl? I've asked already. What?
Rams, I guess.
Everyone here's a Rams fan. Okay. I like that.
I'm not a fan. I just want them to win.
Exactly. That makes you a Rams fan because you want them to win.
Yeah, I can't. I know last time I bet against Brady, not bet any money this time, but for last.
Oh, yeah. You like to bet money and lose it. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Cost $20. The guy did run a day football.
All right, Necro, stop. You're going to demonetize this video. Not that I monetize, but if I did, you'd demonetize it.
How?
Yeah.
All your rage and anger, it's infectious. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so. I mean, I'm actually been back into Pokemon just a little bit, trying to finish up the Gen 7 decks. I'm at 83%, and I'm almost done with the first of the 4 subgroups, but I can't get 100% because I never got Mars Shadow. I forgot to do the event for him. So. Well, yeah, I mean, the only legendaries I don't have in Pokemon are Stack Attacka and Marshadow. So, sucks to be me, I guess. Also, can we talk really quick about how stupid a name Stakataka is? I mean, I get the reference of Stakataka, but it's still a silly name. He's one of the Ultra Beasts. He's the square-sided steel one.
Isn't it the box? Yeah,
He's the box one, yes.
Huh.
What?
They're making another Chronicles of Narnia movie.
Well, there are books they didn't do, so that makes sense. It's just been so long. Which one is it?
It's coming out 2019, December 31st.
Okay, which one is it, though?
The Silver Chair.
I thought they did the Silver Chair.
They done the first one?
No, that's not the first one.
Prince Caspian.
They did Caspian, they did The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Whatever, but you know what I meant. Anyway.
I thought they did the Silver Chair. Is this a remake?
They did Caspian.
I could swear they did the chair, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe they did a low-budget Silver Chair. I don't know.
Do you think actually, not like this, but the kids get to be able to do it?
No, they probably need new people.
Okay, so there's Wardrobe.
Yeah.
Prince Caspian.
Yeah.
The Voyage of Dawn Treader.
Ah, that was the other one.
And then Silver Chair, which is coming out this year.
Okay, so the other books being the last. Let's see. There's the Magician's Apprentice, if I'm not mistaken. That's the first book. 2, 3, 4. So, and then there's the last one, which I forget the name of the book, and then there's one other one, I believe. Or maybe my math is off. Yeah.
It's not coming out until December.
We'll see what happens. I announced it early.
Uh-huh.
But December 31st sounds like a placement date.
Yeah, it's New Year's Eve.
You know the new games kind of say it's like 12/31, whatever year it is.
Uh-huh.
It's another placement date like that. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, let's say, for example, like, game afterwards like that. They had an Infinity game, Infinite, what it's called.
Uh-huh. When's that come out?
Placement date of 12/31/19. No knows when's coming out, or it's coming out for this con.
Who knows?
I want to see what happens with the Cortana situation.
The Cortana situation is thus. They will bone. Long and hard. Trust me, it's Master Chief. He'll find a way.
They're coming out with a Neon Genesis movie, too.
Oh, Lord, no, please. Anything but that. Didn't we have enough of the bad Neon Genesis movies? And the anime? This is an anime thing, Necro, you won't understand.
And, of course, another shitty Star Wars movie is coming out this year.
Is there lots of extra shit in it?
Is there actually...
Yeah.
Is there actual living shit?
I'm sure there is.
Okay, then at least it'll be something interesting to watch, but I don't think I'm going to get the DVD release.
I want to see what happens in that situation with, what they call it now, no one's calling it now, Pop Rolo Ren.
Huh.
For some reason, I can't figure out why.
Don't know.
Is that muscular? You guys think he's muscular? No.
Who, Kylo? He's not very he's just thick, or so, I've heard. That's what I've heard. I don't know if you've heard it, but I have.
I don't know this thickness.
Thick. He's almost as thick as one of them Amazonas girls. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Amazons, let's go a quick transition, because this is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. I'd like to point that out. The Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG ban list came out yesterday. I don't know if you guys noticed. Probably not.
I didn't watch it, but
I know. My ban list videos, they get the most views, but they got a few views, and that was enough for me. So, I'll just talk about it in general, because I know you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! As much anymore. So, let's see. I got the ban list up, actually. So, a bunch of things got banned. Let's see. Fairytale Snow, Grinder Golem, Gumbler Dragon, like annoying things. Like a lot of annoying cards got banned. Galaxy Tomahawk, the premier token master, has been banned. Big old Ramen Guinead was banned. Just stuff, man. Lots of stuff. Oh, and Soul Charge also got banned. But I guess, just it makes sense that Soul Charge is finally banned. It's a very annoying card.
Mm-hmm.
Any words on that? No? Alright, well here's something interesting. Chaos Emperor, Dragon, Envoy of the End, and Cyberstein are off the ban list.
That's weird.
Yeah, the thing, but like those two were among the first two banned cards in the game. Like Chaos Emperor has a retrain, which is why that's been unbanned. It's nowhere near as good as it was. It does mostly the same thing. It just it needs an extra turn to do it. So makes sense. Well, like I said, it's been retrained, so it does the same thing. It just like you can't do the effect the turn you summon him, basically. As for Cyberstein, I don't know if that's been retrained or not. It's just that the card is so dated, it's not worth it, But you could still make Exterio turn 1 with the thing, so. But then again, Kaijus are a thing, so we'll see how that goes. Will Cyberstein plus Exterio plus Mask of Restrict become meta? Probably not, but it would be hilarious if it did. It would be hilarious. What else got hit? There was some other things. Shuret of the Necros was unbanned. That was interesting. For those of you two who don't know this, Necros are a ritual archetype. And that just happened. Yes, Necros are a ritual archetype, but they're very specific. Most ritual monsters need the stars plus, to ritual something. Like if it's a level 8 ritual, you can use 8 or 9 or 10 whatever stars, but Necros they have to be exact.
Are they related to Necro-Kitty?
Kind of. In a way they are. But basically, sure, it allows you to go around that. So when you ritual a Necros, you can use him as the whole material for the ritual summon. So it's a bit funky, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, rituals, despite all the crazy rituals we've had over the years, they never seem to go anywhere. It's a thing because there's just so much that needs to go into ritual monsters to make them bring them out in the first place. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see if Necros become meta again. Probably not, but you never know. El Shaddai Construct is off the ban list. That's a nice one. I mean, I'm sure eventually it will go down to 3, but for now it's at 1. I did predict that Shaddai Construct coming off the ban list. That was nice. It's a nice card. I enjoyed that. Some other things got hit. One of my favorite things that got completely removed was Infernity Barrier, actually. Because I do like me some Infernities. And so now their best card is off the ban list entirely. I can see Infernities are coming back, gentlemen.
Shamar, have you seen I know it's really, really random. Have you seen Necro Jr. yet?
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I guess Necro Jr. is more interesting than Infernities right now. Okay, I'll give you that. So, Shamario, me and Necro... Hey, go ahead, Necro, you explain this one.
Necro Jr. is a mixture. Running up kill Pokemon, I'm not sure what it is. It's happening mixed in with,
Chance.
Pichu,
yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
So I'm putting right in Discord.
Well, now it's yeah, but here's the thing: Necro Jr. evolved. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm taking a picture right now. So YouTube looks like.
Yeah, it's Chansey Chew now. Here's the funny thing, though. When it evolved, I was telling Necro here that it would never evolve because he never loved Necro Jr., which is more or less the case. But what happened was he got a rare candy, and so I told him to use the rare candy on Necro Jr. He was planning on some other Pokemon, but I was like, give it to Necro Jr. so that it'll love you more. Because rare candies make your Pokemon love you more. It's a thing. Bling. The blings are everywhere. Bling bling boy. No one will get that reference, but it's fine. But yes, there's Necro Jr. The people at home can't see it, but maybe I'll get the picture later and put it up there. We'll see how it goes.
Here's a picture of...
What do you got? Come on, people need to see this shit. They need to see the adorableness that is my child, which is Necro Jr.
Good job, Mario.
Wazaa. Right. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, I'll make sure to take a picture.
That looks kind of cool, actually.
I will be. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what it'll look like when he gets a Thunderstone on it.
I thought maybe it's something else. So maybe like a...
No, it's a Thunderstone. I looked.
You know, why would it be cool if they made it so like all Pokemon can evolve into different types of element?
I believe there's already a randomizer custom game that does that.
It's like a
Like that allows like a Pikachu to evolve into an Oddish or whatever.
No, not that. I mean, you know how Pikachu is electric type?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if it could evolve into like a fire type.
That's like Delta Pokemon from Pokemon Delta. But that's like, some Pokemon are just like that, but not others.
Or like Charizard could become water, or like leaf, or whatever.
Yeah, like I said, that's Delta. That's Delta That's been done. They don't like evolve into it, but they start that way. I know.
It's not official.
I know, official Pokemon doesn't like to do fun things. They like boring things. Like making baby Pokemon games, like Pokemon Let's Go.
Don't do that.
Which is for babies.
Don't do it.
It's for little baby children. That's what it is. You can literally switch out your Pokemon whenever you feel like it. You can literally pick whatever Pokemon you want to meet in the wild.
Have you seen that?
The trainers give you free stuff.
You can't do that, but like, you're actually like... I think you can.
What?
I thought you could switch a Pokemon out in the actual game.
You can. It's in the bag.
What?
Hey, go ahead. Defend the game.
You can't switch it out. Like, let's say a Valiant Trainer can't switch out that. You can switch it to Party Pokemon, I think. You can switch Pokemon between the bag, the box thing in your bag, and your team between battles. Not during a battle. And you can make an infinite number of rare candies and shit by turning your Pokemon into food. It's basically Pokemon Go, but on the console, is essentially what this is. That's how it is. That's just how it is. I know.
So it's a game for babies. Exactly. My point is proven. Back in
I don't really care about Pokemon Go anymore.
Back in my day, Pokemon was for men. Now it's for babies.
Even though back in my day we were kids.
Exactly. We were kids, but we were men with Pokemons. I tell you.
I can't forget this though.
What?
Why were kids like? Remember we were kids. I know we were.
What?
We were kids. We even had IVs, EVs, all that shit.
Yeah, IVs and shit.
It was like, oh, what's IVs not wanted? Oh, is it perfect not wanted?
I'm sorry, you're shouting too loud for the recorder to listen to you. You gotta tone it down a little bit.
Why can't you like just get over this? I mean, I don't understand why people can't like be like, oh, it's a good Pokemon. Okay.
Oh, what you're trying. I think I understand what Necro's trying to say here. I think what Necro's trying to say is, why do people care about IVs so much? Why can't you just like Pokemon the way they are? That's your choice, man. If you like the Pokemon, use the Pokemon. If you want to be semi-competitive, then give a damn about the IVs. If you don't give a damn about the IVs, then don't. That's just how it is. Like, I don't give a damn about IVs. I mean, if I have a good Pokemon, I'll use it. I don't really care about IVs all that much. Hell, I don't even know what the different natures do with the IVs.
But I can't remember exactly what to do.
The only thing competitive-ish I've ever done is give my Pokemon Pokerus. Like, that's it. But that's like a random thing, you know?
Yeah, you keep it in the party long enough.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Also with Poker Rust, like eventually it goes away, so you gotta like make it quick.
What's Poker Rust? Poker Rust like when you
It makes your IVs grow faster or whatever.
No, okay.
That's what it is. Like I do remember this one time I had what is it called? Helioptile. I had a Helioptile. It was a Gen 5 Pokemon. Or was it Gen 4? No, it was Gen 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Gen 5 Pokemon. It was the normal electric Pokemon. I had it as an egg and it had Poker Rust. Don't ask me how. And so I raised it up to a level 100 Pokemon with the Poker Rust on it. Because I wanted it to be like macho. Yes. So anyway, what else? We still got a little bit more time on this podcast.
How much time is left?
Well, I wanted the podcast to be about an hour-ish. Depends on how much stuff there is to talk about, but this is the inaugural episode, so, Is there anything else we haven't talked about? Let's see. We talked about Kingdom Hearts. Oh, wait, I know what I wanted to talk about. I just remembered more Pokemon shit. The best Pokemon game was Pokemon Silver and Gold. I said it.
Wait,
What'd you say?
Pokemon Silver and Gold is the best Pokemon game.
The best?
The rest are okay.
Oh yeah, Silver and Gold is pretty good. I don't know if it's my favorite, but yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Gems like that, but I don't like the. I like how Gold and Silver was generations in there, but like Generations 2, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it either.
Heresy.
I like okay. The big Pokemon game I love, besides the big ones obviously, because that's what I'm based off of. I like Generation 4 the best.
Gen 4 was great. Everyone loves that one. I'm just saying I like Silver and Gold the most.
Okay.
I like Color the best.
Okay, so we've got a Gen 2er, a Gen 4, and a Gen 3er.
Let me ask you guys a big question though. Is there like Pokemon from that? More than the best story in our generation?
Well, undoubtedly that's Diamond and Pearl.
Like Diamond and Pearl? Black and White was...
Fuck Black and White story. Oh, I mean, not fuck it, but so much that the villains were cool and there was a different dynamic to it. It wasn't like dudes just trying to steal your Pokemon. They tried to like justify it in a sort of way. Even though it turns out like N was the only one who was actually trying to do the whole Pokemon liberation.
N was one of the big parents in the family, apparently.
And what?
That's N probably were the parents in that relationship. Cause
Well, no, that was Ghetsis. N was kind of like the princess.
Remember that? Why is Ghetsis reminds me of like I hate saying this on your stream, Memphis, but he sounds like a pedophile. Means like all his followers come around like.
What? I don't understand the similarities between Ghetsis and pedophilia. Exactly. Good point. Okay, but anyway, let me get back to why Silver and Gold the best. Okay, so Gen 1. In Gen 1, you have, all the basic elements of Pokemon that we all know and love. But here's the thing. You don't know what moves do unless you, use them over and over again, or unless the TM specifically tells you, like when you buy it or the gym leader gives it to you. Everything's the same color, and just, the sprites look wonky, basically. But so then when Silver and Gold comes up, all the problems from red and blue, those get fixed. The color, everything's different colors. You can tell what the moves do and how good they are, and the sprites look a lot nicer. And that's just the start of it, man. It was just, plus it was twice as long as the originals because you go through all the Johto gyms. Then you go through all the Kanto gyms. So I think it was better. I mean, I do admit... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Shamari. Go ahead.
My favorite's Hoenn because it has my favorite Pokemon, which is Rayquaza. And for 2, they added a lot of cool stuff to the game, like home bases and a bunch of other stuff. Underwater, travel, too.
That was cool. I will admit that Hoenn did add a lot of cool stuff. I mean, abilities was the biggest thing it ever added. Just every Pokemon has different abilities and stuff. That was the biggest thing. And yeah, Hoenn was...
Hoenn had a lot of cool looking Pokemon, like Rayquaza and Deoxys.
Okay, how about a non-legendary that looks cool?
The options you couldn't give us.
Pichu?
Pichu was Gen 2.
No. It's,
Yeah, it was.
Memphis. Yeah. I can look it up right now.
Well, I don't remember all the Pokemon from I have to look it up.
No, it was definitely Gen 2.
Yeah, I know.
I actually had the problem the other day. I thought Blissey was Gen 4. But that was only because that was the first time I ever bothered using a Blissey.
Okay, so they have... So the Pokemon from Gen 3 that I like, that are
that are not
starters, obviously.
Well, obviously.
Who?
The starters. You know, Torchic, Mudkip, and Grassbush.
Shiftry looks cool.
Shiftry's alright. Mightyana's kind of, well, he's alright.
Gardevoir?
Gardevoir is Rule 34 nonsense bullshit. Get out of here.
Why? Wait, what?
Gardevoir is the most over-sexualized Pokemon next to fucking Lopunny.
Who the fuck cares?
I don't know. People do. I don't know.
Well, they need to get a license. They care.
Don't say that on the internet, Shimario. The Rule 34 people will come at you. They will do things to you you didn't think were legal.
Sableye is pretty cool.
Sableye was alright, I guess. He's an interesting design.
Sharpedo, Wailord.
Wailord. Okay, that's enough favorite Pokemon. Necro, you need to explain why you like...
Lunatone and Solrock.
Okay, Shimario.
That was cool. I like that fusion.
Yes, Shimario, that's enough cool monsters. Okay, hold on. It's Necro's turn to explain why he likes Gen 4.
Gen 4 I like for the story, obviously, the basic thing. I like the Pokemon, I know, I don't think these are spoilers.
Again, this is years old information.
I like the part where you see that as of Uxie and
Mesprit.
Thank you, that's what his name was. Were like trapped and you gotta find them. And they can like, I don't know, would they wander or was that only like the other legendaries at that? There's a, you know.
What?
They wander, like in Gen 1 remake, they had either legendaries roamed around, like Rentest, Raikou, and Suicune roamed.
Yeah, they roamed around. Tornadus and Landorus roamed around.
Mesprit, those guys did that. They even did the cave.
Mesprit is the only one that... No, Mesprit doesn't run around... Oh, wait, yeah, he does. Yeah. Mesprit's the only one that does. The other two don't. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I guess it's because Mesprit's more spirited. Bad puns all around. Here we go. Okay, so... Yeah.
My favorite Pokemon is Cassie, since Shimara said Cassie come up, I like.
Yes, so long as they are not legendaries.
Not legendaries at all.
No.
Yeah, the two evolutions I like are from Gen 1 actually, or.
No, we're talking about Gen 4. Gen 4.
I'm saying the evolution from that Gen though.
Alright, which one?
And Magmortar.
Oh, they were cool. Yeah, Electivire, Magmortar. Yep.
Most of them, like, not legendaries, but, what's his name?
What was his name?
He was okay looking, he was terrible, but, like...
Hey, you could just type in Google list of Gen 4 Pokemon.
List of Gen 4 boys.
We're doing it.
Well, while Necro's doing that, I'm going to tell you my favorite Pokemon from each Gen that I can think of off the top of my head. Let's see, Gen 1... I really liked Nidoking, Sandslash, and Poliwag. Let's see, Gen 2 would be Feraligatr. He was my favorite. My favorite starter Pokemon. Let's see, who else from Gen 2? Kind of like Ampharos. Ampharos was one I really liked using. I also, from Gen 3, Swampert was my favorite. I don't know, for some reason I really like the water starters. I don't know what it is. Gen 4, who was the starter of that one? It was Torchic, Dude, and Other Dude. I liked Other Dude, yeah. I don't have that many favorite Pokemon, but I got like Pokemon I like, you know. But those are my basic favorites off the top of my head.
Okay, I have a couple I see I like.
Uh huh.
Holy shit.
No, holy shit is not a Pokemon.
And Pars was cool. I liked Luxray, I think.
Ah, Luxray is cool. Yeah.
And what was the more? I guess Drapion.
Drapiary. What?
Drapion.
Oh, Drapion. Yeah. I remember him.
That's the. Mamoswine's cool, but the evolution I didn't care for as much.
What?
And I liked Glaceon. That was a cool one.
Glaceon's alright.
Leafeon was okay. It wasn't great.
It's a cat with a leaf for a tail.
I like Lily.
Okay, look at Klefki, or what is it?
Let us not talk about Klefki.
He's shaking keys.
It's a literal keychain. Stop talking about it. That's like talking about Trubbish. We don't talk about it.
Garbodor. Was that evolution Garbodor or something?
Garbodor. Yeah.
Yeah. He's worse too.
We're not talking about either of those. Okay.
I like Togekiss.
Togekiss is awesome. It does so much. Put the effort in.
I have a question for you guys.
Watch.
When you guys play Pokemon each gen, you guys say each one, like, what do you think is the most overpowered Pokemon move in the game?
Most overpowered move in Pokemon.
One, I say this now.
What?
That brought up.
What?
Fisher and Horndrill. The Horndrill's the one that kills.
Well, yeah, that's true, but they only have like a 30% accuracy. And you're forgetting, like,
You know what the most OP move is for Gen 1?
What?
Whip.
What?
Whip.
Rap.
Whip.
Rap.
No, yeah, rap, yeah.
Rap. You said rip? You said
No, rap.
yeah, it's rap. You were saying like
Out of it,
yeah, everyone knows that. That's why they revamped it and later in Gen 2 they made it so it didn't do that anymore. Because they knew it was overpowered.
We're not talking about Gen 2, we're talking about Gen 1.
I know, but we're talking about what happened. Yeah, Gen 1, it was the most powerful move just because you couldn't get out of it. So if you, like, poisoned the opponent and then you used Rap on them, they would die.
Yeah.
Or if you just used Rap over and over again, they would die anyway. So, yeah, that's why they stopped that. But, yeah, back to Fissure. Neko, you do know that there's other moves like those, like Sheer Cold, Guillotine.
Never hit me though. That's a weird thing. It's Fisher, Horndrill.
Fissure, Horndrill, Sheer Cold, and Guillotine all do the same thing. They're one-hit KO moves. I'm done, Necro. I'm just telling you the truth.
I'm just saying.
All four do the same thing, so they're all equally, as good.
Alright.
Okay? Calm down. Calm down, kitty cat. Whoa.
Okay, so, speaking of Pokemon moves, you wanna know what the most OP Pokemon moves that should be banned are? There's a list.
Go ahead and read the list.
Okay, so Dark Void is 20.
That's the Darkrai move. Instant falls asleep. But doesn't only Darkrai knows that? Yeah. I thought he was the only one who knew that. Huh.
Dark Pulse, I know who knows.
Anyway,
What else?
19 is Payday.
Wait, Payday? Why? It just seems kind of weird. You get money when you hit things. So that's it. Doesn't even do that much damage.
Yeah, I use the Darkrai.
Well, apparently it could be used as a get rich quick scheme.
Huh. Well, obviously, that's kind of the idea.
Oh, I know why. It says it because it's multiple Pokemon. Hypnosis has shaky accuracy when there's not.
Yeah, like I said, that I figured why Dark Void. We're talking about Payday.
I'm saying Dark Void, and also if you use Nightmare, it does that mirror power.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. I used to do that with my Darkrai back in the day. I would use Dark Void, then Nightmare, and then the bad dreams that Dark Aura already has, you take extra damage.
Alright, then number 18 is Chatter.
Come again? Why? Oh, is it because you can record your own voice and swear at people?
No, because it's a normal move that can inflict damage and it has a chance to confuse the target.
Okay. But doesn't Dizzy Punch do that too? So, why Chatter specific? I think it's my reason. I think.
Oh, wait, okay, here we go. However, there is a special field functionality to Chatter. The player can use the Nintendo handheld recording to functionally record a special cry for Chatter that will play in battle. The louder the recording, the higher the chance to confuse.
Okay, that explains it. So it was what I said. It's you record shit.
Yeah.
Okay, what other moves?
Helping Hand.
Interesting, but go ahead.
That's why.
If you got a Pokemon with no good attacks against your opponent and one Pokemon with a decent attack, Helping Hand will increase your ally Pokemon power by 15.
Yeah, but.
Huh. Alright, Shimario, we're like number 17. Boosted up to like
Sky Drop and Gravity.
Okay, I understand that one.
Memento. 50% of recovery moves.
50. Okay. Yeah. Transform. Interesting.
Evasion moves. Frustration.
Wait, frustration's a terrible move.
That's why everyone hates you.
That's a. I mean, it's
all. It says lower a Pokemon's friendship stat. The more powerful frustrations will be when.
Yeah, everyone knows that, but why would that be ban-worthy? The more you use your Pokemon, the less they hate you. They literally only made it for like Team Rocket grunts during Gen 2. And then they stopped using it.
Yeah, I know. It's just on the list, though.
Alright, let's bump it up to the top 5.
Earthquake is 10. Thunder is 9.
Okay.
Extreme Speed is 8. Metronome is 7. Z moves are 6.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Ulco moves? What the hell are those?
One-hit KO.
One-hit KO, like what Necro was saying, yeah.
Yeah, Hidden Power is 4. Explosion is 3. Stealth Rock is 2.
Understandable.
Oh my god.
Is number 1 that Happy Birthday one?
No. Splash is number 1.
Completely justifiable. Splash is OP. Splash OP. Splash OP. Splash OP.
Can I say something?
What?
Splash, so there's like a Z move for that, like.
Yes, there is a Z. There's a Z move for Splash. Yes. It's the ultimate ability. It literally crashes the game and destroys all Pokemons. That's how powerful it is. But yes. Alright, so now we know all the most powerful moves in the game that need to be banned. I agree with some, not so much others. I mean, I kind of like Earthquake. I'm just saying, Earthquake is cool. It's a good move.
Yeah.
Thunder, I understand, because, Rain Dance plus Thunder equals, more accurate Thunder. Z moves are annoying because they're basically one-shot, one kills anyway because they're so powerful. Yeah.
Draco Meteor is annoying.
Draco Meteor wasn't on the list, though.
I'm just saying, I'm just thinking out loud.
Right. Anyway, I think... Do we have any other topics to talk about?
We were talking about Mr. Beast earlier, and he did something stupid again.
What did he do this time?
So he opened a store, right?
Yes.
Like a physical store. And so he bought a whole bunch of stuff, like a whole bunch of items.
Yes.
He's selling it all for $1.
Okay, that sounds like something Beast would do.
And they only made like $300 in profit when they spent like almost $4,000.
Well, again, that sounds like Mr. Beast sort of deal.
Like, it's so stupid. I don't get why they do.
It's what Mr. Beast does. It's just what he does.
Oh, man, that's better way.
What?
I forgot to tell you, we should find out how to get that game for you. Then we should maybe.
What game is that?
The red 720 thingy, the one that had like all the Pokemon in it.
Oh yeah, Pokemon. Whatchamacallit.
Told Memphis that we need to play this one game together. Which I do.
I mean, I'd love a Pokemon emulator just to do a Nuzlocke on my channel, but I don't know. There's so many sites that say, "Hey, Pokemon emulator." I don't know which one's the right one.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
But
you can just record you playing Pokemon on the Switch.
No, it even needs a capture card and stuff.
Yeah, I know. You can record
I
one.
mean that, but then I would have to play Pokemon Let's Go.
What? No. What are you talking about?
You said the Switch.
Yeah.
There are other Pokemon games on the Switch?
Yeah, but it's not Let's Go.
Which other Pokemon games are on the Switch?
1, 2, 3.
Huh.
There's Pokemon Quest.
Yeah, there's one that's a co-op game.
I'd have to look into that. One of these days I will do a Nuzlocke on this channel, damn it. And it will be awesome. And I will name one of my Pokemon Meat Shield.
I named my Pokemon Memphis, he got so mad.
I know, it was the ugliest thing ever I've ever seen. It's a fucking Nidoran plus Dino. It was hideous. I don't know what he was. It's just Necro being a jerk again because it's so mean. Yes. I think we're about done. I think this is a good first episode. I got to do a little bit of editing and then put it up on the tube. So anyway, before you guys run away, I know you want to. Thank you, listeners, for joining us for this podcast. Do let us know in the comments what you thought of it. If you have any questions for the cast and crew for the next episode, which will happen no matter what these two think, then leave them in the comments and they will be answered next podcast. Maybe. Depends. So, and yeah, you guys have anything left to say to the kids at home?
Yeah.
Anything actually pertinent and decent to say? Shamario, I'm the only one allowed to tell kids to do drugs, and that's only on my Final Fantasy playthrough, and that's only because it's a joke.
They need to get that magical weed.
The magical weed is for me and me alone. Okay, anyway, enough of this. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will leave links to these two rejects channels in the description. Check them out at your leisure. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye, everybody.